Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Let's see, Jared, you got second, but who got first? Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, Mike, what's up? So far, you're the one and only. Hey, Yolanda, I guess it makes two. So, today we're going to talk some good things about Owe, by the way. But starting off with Owe, I think he'd get a good 6 to 7 sacks this year. Maybe 54, 55 tackles, depending on how he plays the run. So far, I'm good. The fiance was supposed to be here, but she's currently now trying out uh, traditional African food caters with my sister. So they're eating good, and I'm here working. But yeah, I think always steps up. Ojabo, I think, will be right behind him. But I think the biggest improvement that we'll see from anybody would probably be Tyus Bowser, as far as the linebackers go. Is that a okay enough assessment? He may, but I don't. I only see. I see Tyus Bowser maybe getting there to that 10 sacks, but the way our defense is built and how it's probably going to be managed this year, I think we're going to have a bunch of people doing a bunch of different things. And last year, well enough, they had Owe dropping into coverage probably about 35% of the time instead of just having him attack the line. Uh, in a 4-3, I think Owe would probably get double-digit sacks. What's up, Rich? Don't worry, we gonna be especially lit. Once you have me as a guest on your channel, that's what I'm waiting for. But man, in a 4-3, I would think they would need to keep Patrick Queen, because if your outside linebackers are not fast enough in a 4-3, they'll get chewed up. Yeah, I think we might run. I think we might really be a multiple defense, but our base will be a 3-4-4-3. But I think we'll definitely run multiples. We'll definitely run a 2-3-6 defense once in a while. Yeah, I want MP back. If they run a 4-3, they're going to need PQ. You can't just have anybody. You have to have athletic guys in a 4-3. He would be, but I mean, I think that Trenton Simpson would have to adjust in a 4-3. It's not one of them things you just wake up and say, "Okay, I'm good." Yeah, sorry, I just heard a motorcycle go by. I'm hoping I get mine back this week. I already picked up some tires for it. My helmet's coming for it. And probably either later on tonight or early this morning. I think Trenton's going to start on he's going to start on special teams. Maybe it's the end blocker so he can run down as a gunner on punts or in that, that kind of just a couple spaces outside the kicker on kickoff returns. So, I mean, with his speed and he has a little bit of weight to him, I think he could actually affect special teams pretty well on kickoffs and punts. Harbs doesn't trust rookies like that. He will have to learn to sooner than later. If he'd have trusted a rookie like that on the first year with Lamar, we probably would have had a higher seed in the playoffs, and we definitely wouldn't have played the Titans. I don't know how I feel about Zay doing special teams. I mean, I know he's a little bit bigger than Hollywood, but he's not that much bigger than Hollywood. One of them cornerbacks catch him coming down at the wrong time, he's going to be in concussion protocol real quick. Okay. Just hearing the weirdest sounds possible. So, Mike McDonald, I'm looking to see improvements on him and his situational defense. I don't even think it needs to be that great. Hey, Jose. I don't think it even needs to be that great in situational in regular defense because we have athletes on the field. But that situational defense, that'll really make or break. That'll really make or break the situation. Nothing much. Trying to be like the great YouTubers I watch. That's one thing for sure. Learn a few things along the way. I would talk trash about Carolina, but Rodney will pop up just as I'm doing it, so I'm gonna leave that alone for today. But I do think Carolina definitely did a very good job in the off season. I wish the Ravens were more like them in most off seasons, and I wish we'd shore up this other corner that we need. Yo. I don't know if she's calling me or if she's calling somebody she's on the phone with. Clueless. But nah, there's no reason to do it, Hendo. They actually did good this year. And plus, most of my family's from there, so I'm not trying to die at the family reunion, okay? Preferably. But about those Commanders that you love so much, the Commanders still gonna be trash. That's just life. They need to accept that. The fans who can't accept losing need to just give up being a Commanders fan. The Cowboys, Cowboys are just like they're just like the Bengals. They'll run through the regular season, and postseason they'll start having problems. Especially when your owner quickly says that the problem is coaching and not the guys he put on the field. Hey, you got questions? I got answers. I'm ready. Hendo, I know you don't type that slow. Ain't no way. This is in the meantime, in between time, till we get back hanging with Hendo. This is like the off season of hanging with Hendo. There's no way in the world. I need you on. I need you on Saturday nights, making my life a better place. Oh, hanging with Hendo got to come back. I mean, the fans need it. If anything, we gonna make sure that the fans, I may have to start a silent boycott. You know, I'll be watching, but causing trouble in the chat. Well, what you gonna replace hanging with Hendo from? You got to replace it with something. All right, we're okay. We go from hanging a Hendo with drink to drinking with Hendo. Hmm. Never heard of that name. Yeah, that. I know not what you speak of. You know what? We need a vegan food review. We need food reviews for vegan places, vegan products. For those who want to become of the lifestyle. Yeah, I don't hear any objections. Actually, I think Yolanda would agree with me. Hopefully. Hey, the light side of the force. You know, I need you to introduce us the world to veganism. Hopefully, that's what it's called. See, Yolanda always got my back just in time. I mean, it's a whole untapped market out here. You got to embrace it. Being the mouth of the North South. I mean, it is on my show. Ain't no. We need people to see this. I mean, I don't have the reach, as they would say, that you currently have. And actually, you could do it with you could do this show with Nitro, so it has the yin and the yang. It has that balance. I already got my food reviews. I'm probably gonna drop that tomorrow. Went to ZZQ barbecue, and yeah, it was definitely everything that I needed it to be. Sorry, I had to put that on mute. True. I mean, that could help building a channel. So, on to the next most important thing. Wifey got her ticket for the meetup, so we'll both be there. Hopefully, not causing too much havoc. You know, we know that Hendo's going to cause the most trouble. That's life said and done. And yeah, next month, you know, hopefully a little bit more nudging and subtle hints. Wifey will start her channel, which I've been badgering her for months about, but you know, so far that hasn't worked out how I needed it to. But it will happen sooner than later. Business side. Man, Jose, I've been trying. I post y'all stuff on my Facebook feed. When I had a Twitter, on my Twitter feed, you know, we're on a job site and we're doing testing for the audio system. I always put on either Hendo, lunch break, or coach. I put on one of your videos and let it run for 30, 45 minutes while we're testing, you know, trying to let it penetrate their minds. You know what? You're absolutely right. You don't cause trouble. You are the source of trouble. Now I see the light. I see what it is. Shoot, anytime. Although I'm trying to figure out who we can aggravate next. I'm trying to get this PlayStation 5, so you know, between Hendo, Coach, and Big Reg, we can see who's really the best on this thing. And I'm pretty sure I can come in at least second or third at the lowest. Hendo's probably coming in fourth, fifth, and everything. We know Reg is a gamer. I haven't seen Coach play Call of Duty, so I can't call that one. Call of Duty, Madden, uh, any game that we play. Sorry, I had to steal a snack real quick. I haven't had a chance to sit down and do anything today. Oh, don't worry. We were talking about how in Call of Duty or Madden you'll come in one or two. I'll probably be two or three. I don't know where Coach will come in at, but I know Hendo will definitely come in at like fourth or fifth. My mom is terrible. She just asked me to look at the UFC fight that's currently on because the woman's opponent looks like a man. I mean, okay, Hendo, and in this Raven verse that YouTube has created, where do you think you're coming in ranked as far as Madden and Call of Duty? Give me your estimated numbers. And please, the people are waiting. Oh, he's talking cash. We got that company in this apartment complex. I can't. Ain't nothing we can do about it. Our second option from no cast is what is that? T-Mobile home internet. That's about to get a lot worse. Believe you me. I mean, if y'all wanna run one live, I definitely want to watch. I got to see this. Definitely need to see this. Hey, we can put a Lamar jersey on the line, since he's back for 5 more years, That's an A1 giveaway right there. If I make it to 500 subscribers, I'll give away a jersey. Man, we putting cash on these things or what? Oh Lord, I know y'all ain't both semi-retired from the game and talking trash. Oh Lord, coach gonna mop the floor with both of y'all. Absolutely. I got 150 on coach. I put 150 up, and if you so happen to lose, I'm gonna need 200 followers off your team. I'm just saying, of all possibilities. Yeah, hold on, we need to talk. I might need to talk trash live action. Make a comeback. I mean, you could. How much training you gonna have to do? We talking about like Rocky 4 or 5, or you know, just that quick little intro. You just gonna go from retired to playing Sylvester Stallone in the Expendables. Okay, you just Hollywood Hulk Hogan with it, huh? Man, please. They've tried so many different dumb things. What is it? Timed hits to cause fumbles. They increased the sliders on defense 1 year, then 2 years they increased the offense. It's that game is not even balanced the same as it used to be. It definitely has changed. But what hasn't changed, and I know they keep talking about this global warming thing, but it can't be global warming if it's cold all the time. I mean, it's in the middle of April. We haven't had a steady week of 80 degrees yet. Like, what are we really supposed to do with this? I mean, it's a lot of people who ain't never scared. It's a lot of people who ain't walking the same either. Yeah, I need this heat back. I don't whoever we gotta pray to, whoever whatever government official we gotta negotiate with, I need warm weather. Like me moving is really about to happen because I can't do it. Like it's May. It should be 82 should be the average. We're in the 60s for most this week. We finally hit 81 Friday and Saturday next week. First time we'll have 2 back-to-back days of 80 degrees. Almost at 30. Oh, sorry, I can't even spell. Reg is a Mopar guy, but I think his favorite car is a Dodge. What, you said it was a Dodge Dart? I mean, Hendo's on the vegan thing, so I got him getting a Honda Sonata. And I got Yolanda riding in at least a ML 500. Maserati, ooh, they're expensive, but after about 5 or 6 years, the maintenance on them is hell. Oh, it's a Charger, not a Dart. Okay, I got you. Now, is that the electric Charger that they're coming out with, or you like the gas Charger? That's definitely what I need to know. Maserati. What cars do Maserati make? I only know of like 3 cars that they make in one SUV. Definitely know they're all expensive though. That's without a doubt. And where's Ferris? Because he's gonna pop up at the end. Yeah, the Ghibli. I know of that one. I remember I was hanging out with my supervisor at the time, and her ex was just insane. Oh, you know what? I knew there was a reason that I liked you, Hendo. That's a car that most people don't even think of. I think my favorite, for some reason, is that 86 Cutlass. You know, power windows, seats, sunroof. That's just me. That's my car. My grandfather had one, and I love that car. And when he gave that car to me, I almost lost my mind. Gran Turismo. So Maserati still in the car names from video games now. This is what Maserati's doing. Yeah, that's all well and good. Well, yeah. If they put this new school muscle with old school body types, I would lose my mind. Like, right, that is the 69 GTO body with the technology that they have now. I would die for it. So I had the 86 Cutlass, rally rims, dark blue metallic paint job, sunroof, the rag top, on the back behind the sunroof. I had that car It was parked in the back. I was pretty much just needed battery, starter, alternator. And so the house caught on fire, so we had to move. The second, before we even moved back, the house, for some reason, I guess there were squatters or something in it, or the electricians doing their job right, it caught on fire again. When it caught on fire, the firefighters, I believe, ripped the back gate open. And before we could even, oh yeah, that banana cream color from the, what was that, the 82 Cutlass, Mike? Yeah, that I think it was on the 82 Cutlass that they did that with the little mirror hubcaps. That was crazy. So before I get to go back to the house, before we even able to see it, apparently some ticket writer wrote some ticket, pulled it out into the I guess they pulled out into the alleyway, took a picture of it, wrote a ticket, had it towed away. I went to the police station to figure out, knowing that it's an old school car, they're not going to look for it like they should. But at least they'd be able to tell me if it was an impound lot. Asked them, nothing. Fast forward a year later, I'm trying to register my motorcycle, and they're telling me, "Oh, you have outstanding tickets and tags and this, that, and the third." I'm like, "So what's going on?" I called them. Apparently, they had towed this joint to an impound lot. When I came calling and asking for it, trying to figure out where it was in an impound lot the whole time. So after the 30 days, they're allowed to sell your vehicle. After they legally towed the vehicle, they sold the vehicle and expected me to pay, was it $30 by, no, was it? Yeah, $30 by 30 days. So basically $3,000 pretty much. They wanted me to pay almost $3,000 for them storing it and then pay for me to register my bike. So after I finished cussing them out and letting them know, I can't get the car back because once they sell it, they seal the records. You can't find the person who owns the vehicle unless you can go into a police database, which is illegal, with the VIN number and figure out where it's registered. But I digress. So after all that, I cussed them out for about a good hour and some change. And told them they're lucky I'm not about to waste the money and the time hiring a lawyer to sue them, because by the time I hired a lawyer to sue them, I really only wanted the car back. The money that they would have given me wouldn't have bought me another one. So they decided to drop all the tickets, admin fees, and everything like that. Let me register my bike the next day. But believe you me, I was so pissed behind that. And if I even get a glimpse of that car, I know how the suspension was. I know how, like, just it driving down the street, I know that's my car. But yeah, that highly pissed me off. That alone, I'll never register a single thing in DC ever in my life. I pulled my bike tags out of DC, my car tags out of DC. Me and DC will never be friends. We weren't friends in the first place. I always hated the idea of living in DC. I didn't like. What's up, Mr. Galloway? Exactly. The 2 years I moved to DC were the two worst years of my life. They're such idiots. I changed all my address information. I go to file my taxes and they tell me that I'm committing fraud. Like they believe it's fraud. So I have to go to a separate office in DC that only handles taxes. So I have to get off early to go to the tax office with my current ID that shows my current address, to show them my current ID so that they can release my taxes. Never have I ever, and never will I again. Oh no! Anybody who lives in Maryland hates the way DC does things. We hate the way Virginia does things, and even DC and Virginia hate the way that people do things. Fun fact about Virginia is if you register a vehicle, even though it depreciates in value, you have to pay taxes on your vehicle twice a year in Virginia, based on what Virginia says that car's worth. And they just use a broad spectrum, like 2022 Honda Civics are all worth $27,000. They don't care whether your car's running or not. they've determined that year, that car, that trim level is worth this much. You have to pay property tax on a car. I heard that, I almost fell out. Dude I work with was paying $1,500 a year property tax on his car. Yeah, it's utterly ridiculous. Virginia's a Commonwealth state, so they basically get 90% of their money by taxing their citizens. It is insanity at its best. But hey, you can get a gun in a heartbeat. Yeah, sorry, back to these cars. So, Mr. Gallo, what is your favorite car? Is it that Suzuki Samurai that you posted a couple days ago? Yeah, Ferris, you love Virginia. But yeah, I live in Maryland for a while, but I think I'm gonna have to move south where it's a little bit warmer. Wings and voodoo fries. What are those? Ghost pepper? They use ghost pepper flakes, or do they use like cayenne for the fries? I had a 3-piece from Popeyes today. That's really the only food I had. So that was I think that was the 63 Impala, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that because I think the only thing that really changed on those Impalas from like what 62 to 64 was the grills and a couple little aesthetic pieces. Cajun season, jalapeno cheese, and ranch. Have you ever tried mumbo sauce, Reg? I mean, it's better than Frank's Red Hot, and you can't put it on everything. I'm curious to what all Hendo is going to make for the vegan part of the meet and greet. So I might need me one of those plates and one of the regular plates. Of all foods tonight, I think I'm making what is that? Ground turkey tacos. Once the missus gets back, if she's hungry. If not, then I'll probably make some shrimp and rice. And grass and vegan water. I mean, you definitely can't get vegan water in Baltimore. That's an exclusive. Right, Mike. Have you tried that? What's that? The Capital Mumbo sauce that being the shoppers and some of the giants. I mean, that one's pretty. That one's pretty. Like it's good for commercial, but it's not the same as a carryout. But I think it is quite amazing. I brought some down to Richmond a few years ago. I was working delivering appliances, and they would eat in the lunchroom or whatever. So I just brought like 2 or 3 spicy and 2 or 3 of the mild mumbo sauce. I just put in the refrigerator. I didn't say anything, and they tried one guy tried. He's like, "Man, what is this? Who brought this? Who brought this in?" Man, them 4 bottles was gone inside about 2 weeks. They was putting it on rice, obviously chicken, shrimp, Like, I mean, it could be anything. They had soup, and dude just shook up the mumbo sauce and put it in the soup and mixed it around, and he had mumbo sauce and Campbell's soup. Yeah, they went too far with the price, but I do have a video saved of a lady in DC who shows you how to make mumbo sauce from scratch. And I've made it before, and it's pretty good. I just got to stop being lazy and just make a whole pot of it again, and you know, put it in some type of ketchup bottle container so I can just use as I please. Yeah, sorry, I had to check. I'm thinking I may need to upload this little short to YouTube, a little preview of my food excerpts yesterday. There we go. Shoot, we almost at 45. Y'all ready to call it a night? I can stop my stream. Hendo can start his hanging with Hendo back up, and we could kick it on a whole new party. There we go. Cool. And we'll cut this at a smooth 54. So we got a minute, 37 seconds left. Any final requests, questions? Comments about somebody else who may be in the chat lurking? We got G. We may or may not. I'm trying to pressure him into it. It may and it may not work. What's this? What's the score? What's the score in the quarter? I really don't watch basketball until maybe the semifinals. Usually, I don't watch it until probably the second or third game into the actual finals. They play too many games for me to care. When Akeem Olajuwon retired, that was my favorite player of all time. Oh, it's just started. Yeah, Hakeem Olajuwon is my favorite player of all time. I always loved a good defense, shot blocking. Well, see, I got this shirt on, which is it's a LeBron Lakers shirt. I just happened to put it on. I didn't even know the game was tonight. So since I'm wearing a shirt with the man on the front, I got to go with the Lakers. And I just got to make sure Hendo don't try and catch me slipping. Hit me with a couple paintballs. How much do you think the Lakers are going to win by? I think the Lakers win by a short 4 to 5 points, maybe. Yeah, Hendo's definitely sleeping because I ain't heard no Lakers slander, and he definitely didn't come to defend his team. Oh man, Brodney gave me the beans on what was it 2 days ago? He swore I said something about AD and him being fragile, or I don't know what it was. Oh boy, I had to defend myself with my life. I thought I was part of that Wu-Tang Shaolin, protecting my neck at all costs. Oh, okay. I haven't seen him play on the Lakers yet, so I've heard of him, but like I said, I don't watch basketball that much. If my brother's watching basketball and we're sitting there talking, that's the most I watch during a regular season. So I had to answer a question about the wedding. But what is D'Angelo Russell? A shooting guard? Sounds like somebody's in the hallway trying to learn how to play a clarinet. Okay, well, all right, I'm gonna get y'all a good night, and I'm gonna go start some trouble. I'll definitely be in all three discords because it is definitely the best place to be when these sports events are on, and the YouTube big dogs are going back and forth about who's winning what, who got what lucky call. So peace, and most likely Oh, now he pops up. So peace, and most likely I'll see you guys next week. Most likely, unless I can get Hendo to bring back that hanging with Hendo. It may be a weekly stream. I'm need some help over here. A lot of help. I'm gonna need Hendo as a permanent co-host. Really? I mean, I know I tuned this microphone pretty well, but I didn't think I tuned it that well. Crickets make a lot of noise. That would suit you, Hendo. And actually, I'm eating a vegan friendly meal. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'll catch y'all in the Discord. What? All right, I'm gonna turn on this TV too while I'm at it.